Hey guys, Code 43 here, and today is another tour and drive of one of my personal cars. This is my 1990 Ford Mustang LX 5.0 hatchback. Give you a little walk around here. Twilight blue metallic paint, repainted probably about 10 to 12 years ago. It's an original factory color. The paint job was really good, but unfortunately, as you can probably see, the car is undoubtedly filthy as all heck. But I live on a dirt road, and it's just how it goes. It still has an all-original, fully unopened 5.0 liter engine under the hood. Like, I'm not even sure the valve cover gaskets have ever been done on it. As evidenced by the fact that they're leaking. Just show you under the hood here. As far as modifications, it has an MSD ignition system, BBK cold air intake, which is actually cold air as it goes into the fender, an MSD 6AL custom rev limiter box. It also has Bayer brakes on all four corners, and that is a brake bias adjuster for track racing. 13-inch brakes in the front, I think 11.5-inch in the rear. They're absolutely massive, and they stop the car really quickly. The smog pump delete is the pulley you're seeing down there. And otherwise, I think most of these hoses and the radiator and such are all original. Oh, and the mechanical fan's been deleted in favor of an electric. Then it has BBK shorty headers, a BBK H-pipe, SLP Loudmouth 1 mufflers, and then Flowmaster aftermarket 2.5-inch tailpipes that go all the way over the axle to the rear of the car. Yeah, again, I'm sorry that it's so dirty, but it's just the way it is. Got a nice aftermarket set of clear headlights. They help with the vision at night. They help clean up the look of the car in front versus the original lights, which were pretty faded. Here you can get a shot of the giant brakes. These are 17-inch wheels. They're bullet-styled wheels from American Muscle. 245, 45, 17 tires on all four corners. I run a square setup. Visual of the rear brakes here. Then inside it has 94 to 98 GT leather seats from a convertible. They bolt into the chassis exactly the same for any 79 to 2004 Mustang. Just a matter of wiring up the power to make it work properly. There are harnesses. The car does have a 4-point cage at present. It did have 6-point, but the door bars have been removed. They used to run right about there, and it made it really hard to get in and out. So for now, they're out. I'm gonna have them redone to follow the contour of the seats better. So they'll still provide their structural rigidity, but they'll make ingress and egress that much easier. According to the odometer today, 80,121 original miles. I've actually upgraded to LEDs for the actual brake and running lights in the back here, and in the wing brake lights as well. I feel safety is of the utmost importance when you're driving a classic car. You want people to be able to see you, and any way for them to stop quicker is better for you. I also also run LEDs in the front corners here, but it's actually pretty difficult to distinguish them from the regular incandescent inner lights. Also, it has a fiberglass 4-inch cowl hood. Normally these cars would have had a steel hood that was pretty much flat except for a little bulge that would match with the cowling here for the wipers. And honestly, these hatchbacks are pretty useful. It's a pretty large trunk for what it is. Let's see if I can get it open quick. Yeah, then you get a better view of the cage where it connects into the chassis. It is welded, it is not bolted in place. Really eliminates the need for any sort of stress bar between the shock towers back here, but you saw in the front there was a stress bar as well. And then battery is relocated to the trunk. And then it has I believe a Pro 5.0 short shifter in it, maybe a Steeda Triax, I'm not sure which one it is. I like the feel of it. It's a little notchy, but it makes me know that I have every gear firm and secure. My cool custom plate. Deja vu, because I've actually owned this car twice. I'm not letting it go this time. I had bought it in 2013, summer of 2013. Drove it for that summer and fall, and then winter came, and then I lost my ability to have storage for it, so I sold it in the spring, which was dumb, but I'm just glad she came back to me. Bought her back from the same person for a lot less money, which was, in my eyes, a score. And really, he didn't do anything. He drove her 1,000 miles, changed all the fluids for me, and yeah, that was pretty much it. Win-win. So now I guess we're gonna get her started up and take her for a drive. this car is, right, after I've been fooling around, how raunchy and nasty the car seems to be. It's not really all that fast. I can hit 60 in maybe just a tick under 6 seconds. I know it'll do over 150, at least GPS confirmed, somewhere in Mexico. It rides pretty smooth, but it makes a lot of noise. Not so much the exhaust as the maybe slightly worn out rear end and the wind noise. But I'm cruising along here, 75 miles an hour, and the best part of the whole thing is I still have power steering. I still have air conditioning to keep me cool on a hot summer night like this. You know, it's early July in Michigan, and that means usually a 2 to 3 week stretch of 90 degrees straight, which means it's over 70 at night and kind of humid, which definitely was the case today since it rained this evening. But yeah, I mean, I freaking love this car. I mean, it's got 355 gears in the back, so it's short and snappy between shifts. It has a huge power band, even with the stock cam in it. But I have plans. I'm gonna eventually do an engine build. I'm gonna start with a 351, bore and stroke it out to 408 cubic inches, put an independent throttle body system on it so it'll make a noise like no other, and I'm gonna eventually swap the whole, or add on the entire Saline body kit. So, you know, that consists of a front lip and splitter, a whole set of side skirts, and a rear bumper extension, and some custom graphics as well. I'm going to do my own color scheme reminiscent of an ASC McLaren Mercury Capri from 85 or 86, which would have come in this same dark blue that this car is, and would have had orange accenting stripes on it. So I want to do blue and orange, which was never a Saline combo.